Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society with me, Gertrude. Tonight we are looking at an independent bottled whiskey, and I must admit I'm quite excited. Now, I did pour it 5-10 minutes ago and I was super excited. That lovely aromas that just came out of the glass, it was so intoxicating, it was so lovely, it was so sweet. So I really couldn't wait to start recording this video so that I can get my nose into it, so that I can get my taste buds on it. Now, I've did quite a number of reviews of independent bottled whiskey, and I find that they always start with a nice base whiskey, and then they just take it to the next level. So I'm quite looking forward to this one. It is a Linkwood Madeira finished whiskey. So I'm quite looking forward to nosing and tasting this one. A little bit of background information. Now, it is only a sample bottle that I have, and they don't give me a lot of information. It is bottled by McDavid. It is from Linkwood Madeira finish cask craft series, bottled at 44.5% ABV. There's a wee little sample from the online store in Holland. So I'm quite excited to try this one. So it is a single malt. From the cask type, we talk about Madeira cask barrique finish, and they label it fruity and sweet. So quite looking forward to it. So like I said, I did pour it maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago, and I did like the smells that came off already. So color wise, it is natural color, 44.5% ABV. They don't say anything on the bottle from what I could find, anything on filtration or chill filtration, and so I presume that there might be some filtration. I don't know. I couldn't find any information. So the color, it is a nice, well, maybe a little bit difficult. I'm still on holiday. So a little light color, no age statement whiskey, so no idea how old it is, but it is natural color from what I could find on the internet. So on the nose, on the independent bottled Linkwood Madeira cask finish, it is just the lovely, light, aromatic, friendly, sweet whiskey coming out. And of course, if you are also a fan of the Japanese whiskey, I'm a big Japanese whiskey fan, Yamazaki. It reminds me so much of the Yamazaki style type of whiskey. The sweetness, the lightness. Oh, it is just intoxicating. I love the nose on this one. I get a super sweet apple note. A big red apple super sweetness. There's a little bit of a spice in it, vanilla. I get a little bit of a cinnamon, but just a hint of a cinnamon. Maybe a little bit of pear note coming out as well. They do say there is Madeira wine cask barrique. I would not have picked that up. If somebody would have given me as a blind taste, I would definitely not say wine. There's not a, well, if I have to pick a wine, I would say a nice super sweet wine, not a big, no sour notes coming out of this wine. Oh, but it is really nice. A little bit of a toffee note coming out as well. And then I get that like a vanilla slash a little bit of a oakiness. A little bit like a polish, oak polish, that you get that little funny, funky note coming out. Well, funky is maybe not the correct word, but a little bit of a furniture polish note. Just a hint of that. And I can just suck it up through the nose if it was possible. Really nice. But of course, on the taste, cheers. On the taste, it's sweet, it's oily, it's just covers the whole mouth. That vanilla, there's toffee, and I also get on the taste, I get that oakiness. That's a little bit, that I can imagine what a oak cask would taste like. A little bit of a dusty oak cask. Fantastic stuff. Let me try again. Cheers. Definitely that oak is there, not a bitter oak. It's a sweet oak. I'm not sure if there is such a thing, but on the second sip, I did pick up a little bit of a chocolate note, like a dark chocolate, but there's a hint of a bitterness coming through, just a hint, and I think it is fantastic to have that just to balance out that whiskey that is a little bit sweet or quite sweet on the taste. So a well-balanced whiskey. There is also a little bit of a heat coming through, 44.5% ABV. So it's not hot, but I can feel a little bit of a warmth developing. And of course, well, perfect for me at that ABV. Just want to make sure. It's perfect for me. Definitely not going to add any water to this one. Now I looked online and the prices are a surprise for me. Around £35 for it. I'm not sure how much it will cost in Belgium. If this is less than €40 for me, I think it's something that I will buy. It is kind of expensive for a no age statement whiskey, but the flavors on the taste and on the nose is definitely making up for that a little bit higher price. It is really nice. Now, I don't know how many people have tried this. Let me just make sure. And every time that I go back, it's a little bit sweeter on the taste for me. And lucky, just after that sip, maybe 2 seconds later, there's a hint of that bitter note coming out. And I think that's really necessary just to tone down that sweetness a little bit. So that's me on the Linkwood. Well, that's me on the independent Linkwood with the Madeira cask finish. What do you think? Have you tried it? What is your opinion on independent bottlers? Do you think that they can take a mediocre product or even a nice high-end whiskey and then transform it to something spectacular? And I think in this case, they did a bloody good job. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. Is it something that you would recommend? Is it something that you have tried? Is there other whiskies that you would recommend me to try in the future? I think we are at 400 and almost 450 videos already. Well, I think a bit more. So let me know. What is your suggestion? What can I try next? So thank you very much for watching. And as always, please remember to like and subscribe. And I see you next time. Cheers.